before you sit here and try to glorify and make appealing street life to our young folks, make sure you tell them how many times you were scared of either getting caught by the police or getting caught by your ops, right? Let them know how many times, if you ever been to prison behind gang life or street life, make sure you let them know how many times you refused to go into certain houses because your ops was there. Make sure you let them know how many fights you turned down or you refused to partake in because you knew you was going to get your butt kicked and you really wasn't tough. Make sure you let them know how many times you tucked your flag in when you went through enemy turf, or how many times you copped the plea when you wasn't with your team. Make sure you let them know that. Make sure you let them know how nerve-wracking and how much anxious you are in the streets when you constantly got to watch your back, whether it's from the police or whether it's from your enemies. And if you was out there really doing your damn thing with the iron, you know what I'm saying, make sure you let them know that after you do some of these things, the paranoia that overtakes you, right? And now after knowing that you did something to somebody, you still got to be paranoid because now you got to have it. And now that every time you got to have it, you got to worry about the police, or you got to worry about getting caught. You got to worry about the ops. You got to worry about, like, even if they catch you and you got it on you, make sure you draw quick enough. Like, tell them about all of these things. Don't just tell them, like, yeah, it's cool. Don't just tell them about the victories. Tell them about the losses. How many times your pillows was wet in jail, in prison? How many times you asked yourself, why me? How many times you cried? How many times you want to hang up or you contemplated suicide because you couldn't take no more? How many times you might have told because you thought you was ready and you was built for this life and you realized you couldn't hold water, so you told and you implicated people that were so-called your friends, your co-workers, whatever you want to call your gang mates, right? Tell them the whole story so that way these children can make an informed decision about the lifestyle that they really going to get in. Don't just glorify, man. Tell them the truth. Tell them about the pain if you lost homies in this. Tell them. Tell them how it hurt. People who you broke bread with that you might never, ever, ever see again. Because you chose to be a part of something that you didn't understand the ramifications yourself. So instead of making it appealing to them, tell them the whole story. Tell them the whole truth. Tell them the whole truth. Peace.